Childhood is a time of innocence when the foundations are laid for lifelong belief, well-being, and success. Parents have been given a sacred duty by God to care for and nurture their children and to bring them up in the fear and admonition of the Lord. In the past, our society and government respected the cherished bond between parents and their children. But as the degradation of our nation's culture becomes more severe, so have the attacks on the societal norms we have taken for granted. The hearts, minds, and bodies of our children are under attack. An agenda to indoctrinate our youth in sexual confusion and gender ideology pervades our public institutions. Parents are seen as threats to their own sons and daughters.
An organization wanted to have a meeting about their concerns over diversity, equity, inclusion, and the transgender ideology in our schools. Well, the mayor said, I don't like that. That's hate speech. So I'm going to tear down your flyer. So again, our attorneys got in touch with the mayor's office, said, you can't do that. And we got a $10,000 settlement from the mayor.
To vindicate a student's First Amendment rights, Liam did everything correct in this situation. They didn't actually respond to any of the legal citations that we had cited. They didn't respond to any of the arguments that we made, because they couldn't. I think it's telling that they didn't even attempt to address our arguments in their reply.
But hope is not lost. Massachusetts Family Institute is fighting the battle for our children on all fronts.
Last year, almost 4,000 students said, we don't want pornographic sex ed, we're getting out. And 4,000 kids opted out. And we want to do the same thing in every town and city here in Massachusetts.
As the Department of Education and organizations like Planned Parenthood flood schools with sexually explicit materials, MFI is working tirelessly to counter their nefarious efforts. By inspiring innovation in education, MFI is supporting options for families who want to exit public schools.
Hi, I'm Steve Charbonneau at the New Hope Learning Pod in Plymouth, Mass. Michael King and MFI gave a speech at our church last year in July. He told us about the good things going on in Massachusetts for Christian education on the spot. My wife and I told Michael, we are starting a learning pod in Plymouth. Here we are into our second year of this endeavor, and what a great ride it has been.
By defending free speech and religious liberty, MFI is enabling faith leaders to counteract the harmful messages that children are being taught about their identities.
Hi, my name is Kendall. I'm a pastor in Chelmsford, Massachusetts at the Shepherd's Church. I'm so thankful I was able to work with MFI this year on our Pastor Story Hour. We decided to do Pastor Story Hour because we were tired of seeing the drag queens come in and twerk in front of children, which is disgusting and ridiculous. And we wanted, instead of complaining about it, we wanted to do something to change it. So our church hosted a Pastor Story Hour. The library canceled it. MFI came in and helped us reinstate it. And we've been doing Pastor Story Hours every month ever since.
By equipping local advocates with training, support, and resources, MFI is helping raise up an army of parents and concerned citizens to engage in the battle for our children.
Through the valuable partnership with MFI, we were able to work with their lawyers to craft policies that were quickly and effectively implemented in our district. We were able to completely eliminate sex education from the Leominster Public Schools.
There are evil things going on in this world. We have to be courageous. We have to confront it with the gospel. And with MFI's help, I believe we can continue to do that in the future. So thank you so much.
The assault on our children is intense, but MFI stands ready to confront and overcome the threats against them. For over 30 years, Massachusetts Family Institute has been the leading pro-family organization in the Bay State, protecting and strengthening Massachusetts families. We are grateful for your support. Without it, it would not be possible to win the battle for our children's hearts, minds, and bodies in the Commonwealth. Our children are a heritage from the Lord. May we resolve together to be victorious in the battle to secure their well-being and their future.